everyone, so today I have this gorgeous die set to share with you, a new set that Die Press has brought to HSN for the October Craft Day. It is the background dies called Winter Woods, and just a gorgeous set. So let's open this guy up. Oh, I'm not doing real well with opening these this time around. What is going on? I think there's still a little tape here. Let me just open this. I'll be right back. So this was sent free of charge from our review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. Look at this with the birch background. So what I love about these new sets is that this has two different sizes in it as far as card toppers or backgrounds. So we have an A2 size. I believe this one is like a matte layer, so it's 4 by 5 1/4, and then this one is 8.5 by 3.5 for like a slim line. So you have your beautiful deer and stag and little cardinals. Oh my goodness, the little flowers, they look like poinsettias, some little like kind of little greenery, I suppose, some leaves, berries, a little berry there. Hopefully you can see that. And so this background looks very poinsettia, holly-ish to me. I see some veins and then like whatever you put the flowers there. Or you know, maybe that's a flower center also. I guess you can use it in a couple different ways. So that's what this one has. And then this guy has that birch tree line, which is really awesome. And it also has like a, maybe a snowy or a field look. You can pair that there. So let's check out the inspo. It does come with a thin metal. I don't know, a cutting folder for the marquee, but if you have any machine that cuts thin metal dies, you can also run these dies through there. So let's see. Oh yes, how cute. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so we have the background, then they put like another layer of like snow in the back with this piece here, like this accent piece. Got some cardinals popped in there, and then the beautiful stag and deer. Super pretty. And then on the back side here, they have some inspo with the that poinsettia background, and what they're showing you is if you want to make a card that looks something like this, you want 10 of the larger flower, 5 of the smaller flower, and then some of that little holly like grouping, I suppose, then the little berries, right? And then some leaves, and again the berry, this little guy will cut dots like this for your center or for your berries too. And I'm just trying to see what they're showing. So when it says 10 of these, I think what they mean is 5 in green, 1 2 3 4 5, like you see that dark green, and then 5 in like the deeper red, and then 5 of a lighter red with this guy, so that's 10, but 5 green, 5 dark red, and then again 5 of this lighter red, and then whatever you want to do with the centers and pop hollies here and there and all that kind of stuff. So, what I'm going to do is just grab some cards. I might run them both through. I don't know if I'll make both cards today. We'll see. So let me grab some paper and things. I will run both through, both dice through so you can see them really well. And, but I'll be right back. Okay, let's start with this one just so we can get this card done and completed, and then I'll show you some of the other items there. But let's get this guy out of here. And so I just grabbed some different kind of contrasting colors, textures. I think for this background one, we'll run it through this guy. It's like a pearlescent green that I have. And then so I'll run that through. And then with this guy, oh, let's get these pieces. I'll leave the small ones for now, but for these guys, I'll go ahead and grab this one and this one. So we need 5 of the green accent color, so I'm doing this green, and then 5 of the darker red, and then 5 of this little guy with the lighter red. Okay, and I'll be right back. Just quickly want to show you, I always run through as many as I can at once. So we have the background, and then one of the darker flowers and one of the lighter flowers. I just ran them all through, so it just gets done quicker. But I'll be right back. Okay guys, now that I've gotten here and I am going to start cutting greenery, like with the green background, I'll go ahead and cut a few of these guys. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so if you look at the die here, hold on. The die cut, there's like 1 2 3 4 areas that have the holly, like if you were to place it right on there. So I need 4 of those little hollies. And then I was thinking, while I'm running these through, I should have been running through this little guy every time. That way I'd get a little dot from every run through. So just something to think about. I was debating even using that. I was thinking about maybe using some glitter or something else to accent things with, but I'll just start running that through too. So there we go. And I'll cut this down in a way that will fit with that stuff, and I'll keep going. So this is my 5th one of these guys, and that's the last one there. And so since I started doing this after I was already die cutting, I have 5 little holly berries too. So I'll keep cutting those as I need them, but for right now I'll just use the 5 that I have here because it's going to be pretty repetitive what I'm going to do next. So let's put that there. And I just keep putting this little thing wherever and cutting out another little berry. But I'll leave that over here for right now. And there's our card base. I want to see what the image looks like over here as far as, yeah, that's how they have it. Yep, and there's 4. And then again, the other greenery, if you want to make more leaves, you have that too, the little leaves that are kind of by themselves. I think I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down and not make a background for it. And then we'll start with our flowers and things, everything else that we're going to add. So I'm just going to take this and put glue literally all over the back of this. So just as much as I can, of course, in the vining, the leaves, all that kind of stuff. Generally the pieces that are attached to something else isn't the biggest deal, but if there's like a leaf that's just kind of on its own, I generally try to get a little glue on there just so that it stays down. A little something and something like that. That's good. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna hold that down and I'll be right back. Put a little something on there, a little weight. And okay, so let me see. I'm gonna use this for sure at some point. You can just see, okay, good. So there's just scruffiness behind here, you know, it doesn't have to match up exactly. So just place them wherever you think you would like to, and that'll be fine. So let's see here. Yeah, I just want to make sure of that. Maybe there's, I keep getting tricked by that. I'm like, maybe there's a way it needs to lay on there, but let's look at the example again. It is showing that it can cover up some ways and then the red flower in the other. Okay, alright, okay, so let's see. Maybe there is a certain way. Let me see if I can find it. And then I'll show you what that looks like if that's the case. I was looking, if there is a certain way, I'm not finding it, sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. I think it's just a cute computer generated image, so it kind of gives you an idea, but that's not exactly what is going on. So anyway, I'll just put this here. And then, I'll do the same thing with this guy. If it lines up with some of the, you know, leaves or whatever, that's fine. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to go around and kind of play with those. And I'll put the other 3 down, and then the red one, again, you know, if you want to line it up with a few of these, that just looks really nice. It gives a lot of layers. It looks like a lot of layers. So you have that dark green in the background, you have that light green, and then you have that pop of red. And I'm sticking them down flat, you know, if that's what you want to do, you don't have to. And then this guy, maybe we'll do a little zhuzh with this guy, but I don't think it needs it. And then for my center on the flowers, I think I'm just going to use some of the foil enamel stickers. So basically what you just saw me do here, I'm going to do with the other 4. And of course you're kind of offsetting, and they do line up here and there, so it's just very interesting. So you are going to have some green in the background, again, from whatever your base color is, and then the greenery, and then these guys, and they do line up every once in a while, so it just looks really nice. Okay, so for these guys, I'm going to put the glue on here, and basically take these little guys, I don't know, again, just pop it there, and those do line up pretty well as far as the contours. So there, here, and here's the other one. Okay, and you have the image that you can look at and see where you need to place those. So I'm just going to place these guys, and I will be right back. I'm going to close up a little bit more. This is looking really pretty. And we have these little berries, so I'm just going to do is put a little glue in the center and just bring some over. And I'm sorry that this tacky tool is out everywhere, like out meaning not available, but generally where you would find it is mydieandpress.com or on HSN. And I just put 3 little berries, and I'll do the same thing on top of each of these guys, and then I will also take one of these guys. Ooh, we have this one, the copper. That one's really pretty too. I'm gonna go with this lighter color. Again, this is from the new foil enamels stickers. This is the beige color. And I'll probably put like a medium size one. You can switch it up, but let's go with this size here. And I kind of just peel away from this. Again, they're kind of jelly-like, so you want to be a little bit careful with them when you're popping them out, because you can kind of dent them if you use your nail or something like that. But look how cute that is. So I'll do that with the others, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, look how gorgeous that is. So much detail, and just, you know, running through your dies, and it looks really, really pretty. Sentiment here, sentiment there. I mean, if you wanted to go this way, I suppose you can orient that way too. Wow. Really, really pretty. So I'm going to do with the other ones. I'll go ahead and run through, you know, a cardinal or two and the little stag and things, just so you can see what that looks like. Also the birch background, and give you kind of like a mock-up of what that might look like, okay? So I'll be right back. These dies are so detailed. How pretty. So, okay, you can imagine you have like, you know, 8.5 by 3.5 card, your slimline card. You can definitely use, of course, the other portion that goes behind here. Right, you run it through, and then you would just layer that piece behind. So let's just pretend that's there. And I mean, look at these guys. I have to show it to you. I was going to show it to you in the video when I was cutting, but, you know, I always fast forward that. So look at their little faces. They have so much detail, their little legs and everything. Oh my gosh. So, you know, we can pretend to have these guys over here maybe, have, you know, your sentiment somewhere here, up there, move them over to the middle, you know, whatever it is. And then you have your little birds that you can pop in here and there for a pop of color. That is gorgeous. Really nice set. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much to Die Impressed for sending these items for review. I will have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll see you. Bye now.